Alright folks, if you watched the previous video on my workshop or workbench update where I show where I did all this and rearranged all my, well, I actually took out all the shelves here and rearranged everything, and I talked about doing the same stuff on the other side, and well, it's pretty much done. So sort of had to repaint the walls and patch a lot of stuff. I'm still doing some electrics here. I still want 3 more double sockets here, and I need to just patch this. But other than that, I wanted all my instrument bits to be readily available, so that's the case now. I have access to them. All my flutes are here, all my all the bits I use for the cover. It makes more sense to have these handy rather than all the shelves I had. So what did I do with all the games and all the stuff I had? Well, I put them here, some of them anyway, the ones I'm most likely to play or most interested in playing, and I've put the others in storage. I've rearranged this as well. I realized that other big Ikigami monitor was just taking way too much space. It comes up to here. It just it makes things very bulky and cluttered, so I'm just using that JVC monitor. The tube is actually bigger, but the whole unit is a good bit smaller, and I have my SNES and Genesis Mega Drive that I'm using as a master system at the moment. I still need to plug in my NES. I'll have to find somewhere, maybe underneath. I have my SNES games, so maybe I'll just put the NES here, see if it fits. And then I still need to rearrange some stuff. I have the Amstrad that I found in France. It's working, it just needs a new belt. So I'll do that probably in a new video. And I have my MSX here that will plug in this guy at some point. I need to find a setup that I'm happy with. I'll probably end up moving all this over here, my soldering iron, and putting the MSX slide in like that. Other than that, I have a nice working area, and on this side I have my Commodore 64. I'm not actually entirely sure I like this setup. I might put I don't know yet, but I got two big monitors now. I used to have a much smaller one, and here is this guy that somebody gave me. It's one of the Toshiba 400 satellite series, which are great for playing DOS games actually. So that's what I have set up at the moment. Right now I'm just installing stuff on it. So I have all the Monkey Island, and I have a pile of discs that I put somewhere, I don't know where. But there you go, this is my my finished updated room. So I still have a few of these instrument holders to put. So I want to put the ukulele here, and another one here for this guy over there, and I have the Quattro as well that will go here, and this is just my painting corner here. So not a bad setup. This is a tiny room, as you know, so it's very important to have everything sort of tidy and compact. I've put my NES games, the ones again I'm most likely to play, over there. I've taken out a lot of Genesis games. I've just kept the ones I want to play on a regular basis. I haven't done that yet with the Master System games. I'm much more fond of the Master System than the NES or any other, aside from the MSX really. But so I haven't trimmed down the games here. I'll probably just keep stuff like obviously Wonder Boy and Psycho Fox and Sonic, a few others, but all in all, I'll probably trim down this collection as well, and bring that into storage. And as for yeah, I have all my painting stuff. Actually I have my old Philips here. The accordion is sitting down there. Still have some room here and here. I'm getting another one of these guys, the storage containers. So these are all my cables. You can see there's the Atari here, which I'll have to put somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly yet. I probably should RGB mod it at some point. Actually, that's exactly why it's here, because here I have my collection of computers and boards that need fixing. So I have quite a lot of work ahead. So put them here. Actually, one of the Amiga here is my old Amiga 500. It's working fine, so I won't touch it. But the other one is a 500 plus that I found. And there's a few MSX in there that I want to mod to 60 Hertz. I'll do a video on that. And what else do I have? I have a CPC 464. I have Commodore 4 Plus, a few Spectrum, a few other bits, and a few boards to fix. So now I'll have the space, and my first job, it's already here on the desk, on the bench, is to recap this monitor chassis for the Frogger. So maybe that's what we'll do next, and finish out the Frogger project at some point, hopefully. Anyway, this took quite a while because I'm back at work. So and it's a very simple job. You know, there's nothing too fancy, but it does the job very well. It's clean. It's a lot cleaner than my former setup. I don't have all the clutter that was here, all the bulk of the shelves and all that. It's much clearer, which is great. So there you go, folks. I'm back making videos.